Hi there, this is Matthew, the youngest of the Woolsey kids. Wanted to thank you for coming today to help us celebrate the life of our father, Robert William Woolsey. So we put together a little video where we share some stories, some memories, and reflect on his life.
Lost in the light, I pray for the night.
Marty, why don't you start?
Hey Dad, I wonder if you even know the impact that you had on other people, especially your 4 kids.
You were a good man with an honest soul. You worked hard for those you loved, and you wanted everyone around you to be at peace. You taught us all to be independent and successful adults who could stand on our own 2 feet and get by in this sometimes unfair world. The best gift, though, by far, that you gave us was family. You started by picking a fiery woman who liked to make decisions. Then you added Roger, who is such a good man with a big personality. You and Mom thought that you couldn't have biological kids. But surprise, Lizzie was added to make a boy and a girl. My sissy, what would I have done without her? And apparently you guys had so much fun that you added me and then Matt to the zoo. Matt, who adds life to everything. He gives me perspective. I need him too. What a crazy, busy household you led. I miss you and I miss Mom. And I thank you both for everything you gave us, and especially for having 4 kids. What were you thinking?
I just want to jump in here real quick because Marty made me think of something, a memory of my dad being on the 405 and just stuck in traffic. And I'd always want him to get off and take side streets because I couldn't stand it. And he'd always tell me, the freeway is always faster, just be patient. I didn't really believe it. How could it be faster? But after 25 years of driving, I realized, yes, even at 20 miles per hour, the freeway is faster. And I think the moral almost is more, if you're on the right road, you'll get where you're going. You just need to be patient. And you know what? It's a blessing to be stuck in traffic sometimes. And he always taught me to look for the blessings.
I'm lying on the moon.
My dear, I'll be there soon.
It's a quiet start.
Hi, I'm Roger Woolsey, Robert Woolsey's oldest son. At the young age of 4.5, I was adopted by Bob and Lorraine Woolsey. The social worker had dropped me off at my new family home. When I arrived, I was comforted by both my dad and my mom. But my dad had to return to work, and as soon as he left the house, I started to cry. All I wanted was my new daddy. As soon as my father reached the animal hospital, he was told to return home. And when he did, he comforted me, and I stopped crying. At the young age of 4.5, I knew how kind, gentle, and sweet of a man he was.
Times we're swallowed up in space, we're here
1,000,000 miles away.
Dad used to tell the story of this horse so many times. It must have been one of his favorite stories and one of his favorite memories. My mom spotted this brass horse in a store window display in the West Side Pavilion and mentioned how much she liked that horse. And on Christmas Eve, my dad goes to West Side Pavilion and talks to them about the brass horse and asks to buy it out of their display window. And they sold it to him. And he tells the story that he took this horse and hoisted it up over his shoulder and walked proudly down West Side Pavilion to his car to take it home to surprise Mom on Christmas Eve with this brass horse. But this horse has to be a child magnet. Every child that ever came in the Woolsey house immediately gravitated towards this beautiful brass horse. It was so fun for kids. We have pictures and memories of almost everybody we know sitting on this brass horse. It is so loved and cherished, just as Dad and Mom and the memories of that house. It will definitely be with us always, as will our memories and love for Dad and Mom. It's going to be with us for the long haul.
We are Ursula and Michael Meyer, and we knew Bob for about 44 years. And of course Lorraine too, at the same time. And we got along well.
Of course, he was the family vet for years. And so we asked Bob,
If
do
you
us
get
a
a cat.
favor, if you get a cat, let us know. Anyway, so call came, Bob said, I have your cats, plural. So we said, what do you mean cats? We wanted one cat. He said, oh, it's very easy. I got twins, very nice cats. You take them, keep them for a few weeks, and then after 4 or 6 weeks, when you know which one you like better, then we will euthanize the second cat.
Yeah, we put the other one to sleep.
And you know the obvious outcome of that
Of
story.
course,
We
he
kept
knew
Bob.
exactly we would keep
But
him.
it was, that's Bob.
was tricky.
This was Bob.
That's one of the things I love about you, Dad. You had a crazy, funny, dark sense of humor. And I certainly picked up on that. And I also love that you love trivia and you love knowledge. You taught me all 50 state capitals. Something North Dakota.
Dad, I loved our walks around Cheviot Hills, and I also loved all of our conversations we had over the years about politics, sports, friends, family members, etc.
Dad, I love the fact that you followed your heart and your dreams to become a veterinarian. And not only that, but you became a small business owner, an entrepreneur. So few people take that risk, and you did it well. Your clients and everyone around you loved you so much for your kindness, your sweet heart, your generosity. And finally, I love the fact that you have been so loving and kind and sweet to your 5 beautiful grandchildren who love and adore you and will remember you always. You're an amazing dad and grandpa and person.
I love that you started eating sushi at 70 years old. I love that you traveled to many countries after the age of 60. I love that you had traditions and routines and habits that we could count on. I love that you took care of us. I love that you remembered everyone's birthdays. You were so good. I love that you were my dad.
So
Well, Bob,
we miss
wherever
you
you are, will be thinking of you forever.
always.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You are part of our lives,
yeah,
past and present and future.
yeah.
We love you, Grandpa.
We'll miss you, Dad. You were a wonderful father. We'll love you always.
Daylight in the swamp, Grandpa. Rest and peace.
Rest in peace, Dad.
Love you, Grandpa. Miss you. Bye, Grandpa. Love you. Miss you.
Bye, Dad. You are loved and you will be missed.
Oh, I'll miss you, Dad. Love you.
Do you realize that you have the most beautiful face? Do you realize we're floating in space? Do you realize that happiness makes you cry? Do you realize that everyone you know someday will die? And instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun doesn't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do you that everyone you know someday will die? And instead of saying all of your goodbyes, let them know you realize that life goes fast. It's hard to make the good things last. You realize the sun doesn't go down. It's just an illusion caused by the world spinning round. Do